This is Zach Hebron. I am demonstrating ECE 461 Homework 2. I was able to combine everything together, so right now I have the program all loaded up. And this to demonstrate that I made input 0 of that, so that way when it goes through that, it just turns everything off and resets the counter I have. So first one is when I press input 1, it will do, this light will turn on for 2 seconds, then this one will turn off after 2 seconds, then this turns on after 2 seconds, then they're both off, and it's a pause for 2 seconds, and then it just cycles through. So let's demonstrate that. Awesome. So here you can see that it's using the various states that I set up. I made 1 through 3, and that's going to be 1 through 2 will be used the most often for this. So now I will demonstrate it that it turns off. I have it working like an actual Windsor Viper, so it basically resets itself back to there, so it's not just killing itself. So obviously you can tell I press that, and see if I press that. And as you can tell, also demonstrate me pressing it here. But I'll show you that when I press it, it actually goes to state 0. Alright, now we'll demonstrate the slow and fast modes. So right now I'm going to press input 2, and then we go. Still the 2 seconds, it just doesn't have the pause in between. Alright, and now I will press input 3. See, this light then comes on to show that it's in fast mode, and it will cycle through every 1 second. And I just like to reset everything. So now when I press input 4, it will do the same cycle as slow mode as long as I held it, and it will keep going, and if I let go, and this light will turn on. But once I let go of it, the light will turn off, and this will repeat for 3 more cycles. So let's demonstrate that first. So I'm going to press the button now. Lights on. Awesome, so now that we can tell that's doing that, so now I'm going to let go, and it should go for 4 more cycles. 3 more cycles, sorry. So 1, 2... And there we go, and that was the 3 cycles that you wanted. So I basically just use a counter, and if it gets up to 4, it automatically moves back to state 0 and resets everything, as that was what it was said to just basically turn it off, and I wanted to reuse state 0. Alright, well that is the demonstration of that, and this is with the ladder logic to show you that real quick. And basically we'll go to the end. I made it state 4 and 5 for the last parts, just because it was getting kind of full, but I'll also put this in the homework. Sorry, this thing just does not like it. Trying to show it. There we go. So yeah, basically, if it's not being held, it will count through the counter, and we'll move to state. Otherwise, if it's less than that, I have it as 4, just because that way it gets the 3 cycles that you wanted. But if it's being held down, it just moves it back to 4, so that way it goes up. Alright, well, I think that's a proper demonstration. I'll also put the rungs in there so that you can see it. That's the ladder logic. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video.